Welcome to the best of Combate Americas, 60 minutes of the most exciting mixed martial arts action. It's the best of Combate Americas. Let's get the action started.
Buenas noches y bienvenidos. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to a great night of professional MMA live from Casino del Sol here in Tucson, Arizona. Presentado por Combate Americas. We get things started with our featured bout. It is scheduled for 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Esta pelea 3 asaltos en peso gallo. It will be for the Combate Americas World Championship. The judges are, los jueces son Steve Sandoval, Roger Woods, and Tony Zeno. Damas y caballeros, este es el combate estelar de esta noche. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived live from Casino del Sol here in Tucson, Arizona. This is our Combate Americas main event of the evening. Introducing to you first the challenger fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing white and weighed in at 134 3/4 pounds. En la esquina azul, vestido de blanco. Su peso es 134 libras y 3/4. His record, 9 wins with 4 losses. Su record, 9 victorias con 4 derrotas. From Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gustavo Lopez. And his opponent, he is the defending champion fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing red and weighed in at 134.5 pounds. En la esquina roja, vestido de rojo. Su peso es 134 libras y media. His record, 12 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Su record, 12 victorias, 3 derrotas con un empate. Here is the reigning and defending Combate Americas Bantamweight World Champion de Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, Jose El Pochito Alday.
That roar.
Your referee in charge is Al Guiney.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands. Touch gloves if you like to. Go back to your corners. Get ready to fight.
All right, let's get it going. Alday Lopez 2 head-to-head, both in the prime of their career. 2-inch height advantage, 3-inch via the reach in favor of the champ. Both making weight, both saying they did it comfortably. We are in the bantamweight division. Gustavo Lopez in whites. Jose Alday. Campeón. Dale campeón. Vamos. Adentro de la jaula. Alday Lopez 2. Went the distance the first time around. Went to a decision. Controversial, yes. Alday getting the nod. Gustavo Lopez saying he won. He says he's going to finish it this time around.
Looking to deal the distance, Jose Alday. The left hook right there lands on the chin of Alday from Gustavo Lopez. He's unfazed.
Both cocking that right hand, looking to use it. Lopez comes quick. He's got that cheeky smile on his face all the time. There it is as he maneuvers away, looking to stay away from that power of Alday.
Alday needs to stay focused. Stay focused at the task at hand.
All right, maybe getting under the skin of Alday with that grin. Last we saw Lopez, he fought in one of those alternate fights. That one loses the footing. Lopez doesn't come in too hot, though.
Yeah, he just tripped.
Oh, he caught him. Left hand catches Aldai.
Nice.
Aldai looks a little uncomfortable at the beginning as he gets caught again.
Yeah, that left hook is finding a home every time. Gustavo's doing a good job of sneaking it in there.
Aldai protecting himself, already feeling a little of the power of Lopez. Stand-up is good, as Juliana Peña was touching on. Don't overshadow what Lopez can do when the fighters are upright.
Nice jab.
Bang of the leather from Lopez, changing angles. Couple peppered left jabs there. Both right-handers here. And Aldai hits with the jab. Lopez felt that one. Trying to find a rhythm early on.
Definitely, and that's what you're seeing here. Looking for the distance.
Close quarters. Lopez hit him 3 straight times. Legs buckle a bit as he gets back to the center of La Jaula. Oh, he put him down! Aldai's hurt! Lopez goes for the kill! It's over! There's a new champion! His name is Gustavo Lopez! Makes no doubt about it! First round finish!
Beautifully done by Gustavo Lopez. Comes in there confident.
That strap is going around his waist.
You are a champion, Jose Aldai. Or excuse me, Gustavo Lopez. I'm so sorry.
19
I know
segundos del primer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 1. El ganador por knockout técnico, your winner by way of technical knockout, and the new Combate Americas Bantamweight World Champion, el nuevo campeón, Gustavo Lopez.
I mean, that smile, it's going from Arizona to Washington right now. You can see how content he is. Look at that face. That is of a man who's put the work in, and it's all paid off.
We're on fire this week. Mariners won, Gonzaga won, Gustavo Lopez won, Washington, what's up?
Did you drop the Mariners?
Come on, don't be a hater. Washington State's on fire this week.
A magical moment.
Yes.
If you like what you're watching now, wait till you see what's coming up next on the Best of Combate Americas.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Combate Américas es MMA, mucha más acción.
Estamos a punto de hacer historia una vez más.
Los mejores peleadores de Estados Unidos, México y América Latina. Una noche electrizante de artes marciales mixtas. No te pierdas toda la acción. Combate Américas. Hey everyone, this is Lupe Contreras, the voice of La Jaula de Combate Americas. I wanted to check in with you and show you my favorite quarantine spot. It is the hammock in my backyard. But most importantly, I wanted to check in and remind you to stay safe, stay healthy, keep an eye on one another, and remember, during this new normal, this new world, we're all family.
Down to the Jaula for our second fight.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with 3 rounds scheduled in the bantamweight division. Esta pelea 3 asaltos en peso gallo. Presentado por Combate Americas. The judges are, los jueces son Fred Encinas, Rocky Taylor, and Roger Woods. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing black and weighed in at 136 pounds. En la esquina azul, vestido de negro. Su peso es 136 libras. His record, 6 wins with 5 losses. Su record, 6 victorias con 5 derrotas. Damas y caballeros, de Tijuana, Baja California, México, presentando Eduardo El Bube Alvarado. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing green and weighed in at 135 3/4 pounds. En la esquina roja, vestido de verde. Su peso es 135 libras y 3/4. His record, 9 wins, 7 losses. Su record, 9 victorias con 7 derrotas. Ladies and gentlemen, from right here, Tucson, Arizona, here is Andy Golden Boy Perez. Your referee in charge is Chris Flores.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over instructions in the dressing room. I need a good, clean fight. Touch them up now if you like and go back to your corners.
He's too much. Andy Perez already locked up, ready to throw.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's enjoyable to watch. We certainly wish him the best of luck. We'll see if he can get it. This is a big spot for him to continue his pro career against El Bube Alvarado, 4 years younger, same height, same reach. And Alvarado just making the bantamweight limit at 136.
Let's go, round 1.
Will it be the wild man? Will it be the technical fighter? Perez in green.
He's in a different weight class now, so let's see if this weight cut is affecting him in the way that he fights. Let's see.
Comes in, changes angles, brings down El Bube quickly.
Don't grab the fence. Don't grab that fence.
Already got a lock of the waist of Alvarado.
And I think he's sponsored by Burger King. That's awesome.
All right,
Only him and Conor McGregor are the 2 fighters I've ever known to be sponsored by Burger King.
All right, El Bube trying to separate. Again, Alvarado trying to get up. Perez catches him with that short right hand and now looks for a little suplex. No, just sit him back down. Andy Perez, the Golden Boy. He says, see the Golden Boy novela, the novela TV show.
Alvarado fighting the hands, looking to face his opponent.
Turns towards Alvarado here. Big knee. Good tempo early days for Perez to start this fight.
Somebody's screaming in the background.
That's a very high knee. Now Perez is in an awkward position.
He's in on a single. He's also Alvarado's got the chin cupped.
Bube likes to just get those hips down to handle Perez a little better and put himself in some sort of position where he can be the aggressor.
Andy Perez looking for the ankle pick, but Alvarado doing a good job of staying upright. Legs nice and wide, so he's harder to take down.
By the way, we had a disqualification with elbows. El Bube had that little mini elbow there, and the official who made that disqualification earlier tonight in the fight between Bata Azayan and Alex Arredondo is in the jaula again. That is Chris Flores.
The difference there, however, was that they were both on the ground when he threw it.
Catching that lead leg, Alvarado.
Alvarado doing a nice job of staying nice and composed. He wasn't, you know, rushing out once Andy Perez was trying to take him down. He did a good job of staying nice and calm. Looking for those straight 1-2.
Bube looks very comfortable in the stand-up position after taking that early flourish from Perez.
He needs a big right hand over the top from Perez.
It worked the first time, so Perez goes there a second. Now gets both legs and brings El Bube down.
Needs to get those shoulder blades off of the Jaula fence.
I see Campbell McLaren in the background. It's a little bit off topic there. He congratulated Gustavo Lopez in a tweet, and then he said, Goyito Perez, were you watching? Take that for what it's worth. So maybe that's a fight we're seeing again in 2019, and sign us up both for that one.
Hopefully he was watching, because he's made enough noise about it.
See Álvaro Sabori in the
Pablo
corner there.
Sabori, yep.
Pablo Sabori, Álvaro Eduardo Alvarado. Sabori, he had a lot of damage in that last fight, and there was like some work done in and around his mouth as a result.
He had to get his mouth wired shut.
Oof.
What a warrior.
All right, back up is El Pube, teammate of Aldai. There's the elbows coming down.
This is not a resting position for Andy Perez. He needs to rip that carpet out from underneath the legs, or referee might separate them.
Coming in from the side now. I almost thought about a Kimura for a moment. Then he just lowers down into the back. Perez just digging in, not going anywhere, as we're well within the final minute of this opening round. 3 rounds here in the bantamweight division.
Andy Perez is struggling so hard, using so much muscle and strength to try to get this takedown. Kimura.
Possibly.
Nice.
Again, Andy Perez, wild in so many ways, makes it very difficult on opponents to find something.
Yank it out. Get those hips out. Sit in on it.
He bangs on that arm of Perez, seeming to soften him up a little bit.
He's banging on his head.
He almost got a little daylight for the Kimura, and then he's able to spin away. Some activity in the final 10 seconds.
Tried to go for a fireman's carry, but Alpuba gets back to his feet, now balancing on one leg.
Stop.
Good balance there by El Pube to do some damage just on balanced one foot. He didn't like the little final activity by Perez. Gave him a little stare down as they go into their corners.
Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción.
Stop pretending.
All right, we're getting ready for round 2. And Andy Perez, the aggressor in that first round, at least taking away any sort of offense El Pube was able to do as he gets some direction from Pablo Sabori. As you can see, struggling to communicate with his mouth wired shut, the result of what happened the last time out. All right, here we go.
Alvarado, he kicked him, and Perez rushes, going for the takedown again, but El Bube is nowhere to be found. Stuffed.
A little banging in there, tight quarters.
Nice jab from Andy. Bube needs to get his strikes off.
Perez keeping the distance, a couple high kicks for each. Good sharp right hand by El Bube.
1-2 and a left hook from Perez. Eats a left hook as well.
Perez shakes it off, but he gets caught by a little left hand as well on the way out. And now he's in protection mode, gets that left leg. A different looking Perez in the second round, and not for the better.
Got that lead leg chopped out from underneath him by Alvarado, and Alvarado's looking for the perfect strike.
Alvarado closing the gaps, lurking, seeking that power punch. Takes the lead leg again.
And returned by Perez. Again returned.
3 for $1. Oh, they're on the left leg instead.
Nice switch step by Perez.
On the lead leg, it didn't go anywhere. That hurt El Bube more, and Perez says, yeah, try that again, see what happens.
Man, I love his attitude. El Bube gets his face knocked back a little bit with a jab. El Bube is fainting, but he needs to continue on that. Fainting, but not throwing too much, you know?
Yeah, changing some levels here. El Bube looking to break through. The head comes down.
Nice leg kick, and those are working for Alvarado. He needs to keep those leg kicks coming because it slows down his opponent. Keeps him at a bay. Nice right hand from Alvarado.
See if he can double up on that. Comes into the body with the left.
Alvarado says no, that didn't hurt, but he gets hit with the left hook right after.
A little jab from Perez. Golden Boy starting to feel a little more confident, at least with his work rate.
Yeah, and Perez just needs to keep this fight his own, you know, and fight the way that he normally does. He's a little hesitant. You can tell that he's not really being his regular wild self, and that's when he does the best.
Little exchange there.
There's no sense of urgency from either fighter either, and that's kind of something that I think I'd like to see a little bit more.
A lot to gain here with an aggression, a worried maybe for the counter. But a little extra seems to unlock the door here for either one. Now they get a little closer. Perez gets caught by that left. And Bube looking to close the gap inch by inch. Hits the lead leg.
And you can see that the lead leg of Perez is a little red. Big, huge overhand misses from Perez. Big, huge left misses for Perez, and he shoots in for a takedown, but Alvarado stuffs it.
Uh-oh, here come the elbows. Careful, the referee comes in to warn, and he gets a little bit more 3-9 with that elbow. You can see the discoloration right around the left shoulder from the opening round there on the back of El Bube.
No takedown, no dice. Nicely done by Alvarado.
There's been a couple moments where Perez has got his head down, and El Bube doesn't really follow up. He did catch him with that left hand.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Like I was saying, that sense of urgency.
From the Entram gym, and he gives a lot of credit for fighting out of that gym in Tijuana. He says, working there, we have all sorts of fighters, so I could prepare for opponents, whichever I need. Good wrestler, good striker, I have that at my disposal. But how do you prepare for a wild man like Andy Perez?
Andy Perez needs to exactly get the party started. However he does it, he did a fireman's again, and Alvarado was able to continue to stay on his feet, but You got to finish those takedowns. It's not a resting position.
All right.
Pull out your single leg, collapse it to a double, then, you know, pull the rug out from underneath them, something. But you can't just stand there or you know, pressure with your head down and expect to get a takedown.
All right, we're going to a third round here, and both fighters have, it doesn't appear either has even kicked it into a fourth, let alone a fifth gear.
And I know that they can too.
Yeah, we're looking for that. That could be the difference maker. On the flip side, you could catch yourself in a lot of trouble.
It's what I would like to see, and I think everybody else would like to see that too.
All right. What a night here in Tucson. We saw Gustavo Lopez win the bantamweight title from Jose Alday. Already it's churning, and the leadership from Combate Americas, who it would be next for Gustavo Lopez. It's going to be a big fight, whether it's an Alday rematch, whether it's Goyito Perez, whether it's another person. You're going to have to stay tuned as the third round begins. All right, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the fight.
That says a lot. I mean, these guys are coming in. Certainly, Perez saying he was going to do it, and to embrace and do that, it's like, come on.
But it's always nice to see that both fighters are showing signs of respect for one another. Make him respect you, though. Get in his face. Let those hands go.
Well, there wasn't that respect at the weigh-in from Perez. There is the respect now after a couple rounds of fighting. Who's going to let those hands go?
Guess what, Max? I heard a little birdie. We'll talk about it later.
Uh-oh, I like the little birdies that come on your, they perch right on your shoulder and tell you information.
They sure do. We'll talk about it later, though. Remind me.
All right. Here's a peppering with those lead jabs.
Oh.
All right. Live here on DAZN. Andy Golden Boy Perez, Eduardo El Pube Alvarado. Alvarado in black, swinging for the fences, looking for that separation. Coming in, and there again, the head goes down for Perez, but nothing from El Pube in a follow-up. It's just an odd matchup. That right hand slips in nice and straight. Again, it gets through from El Pube. This seems to be working for Alvarado. Catches the punch by Perez.
Nice lead leg kick from Perez.
And that right hand starting to get loose for Alvarado. Off to the lead leg. Vance getting into it.
Telegraphed. 3 minutes less in the third and final.
Nice tight punch there. Perez lurched over. That head is there.
Corral him in there. Do not let him go away.
Yeah, Perez, his body language, not great right now.
He's shelling up a bit. He don't like getting hit.
Oh, no. He's looking at the clock now.
He got hit clean with that left hook, and he didn't like that.
Where's the follow-up? This is where Pube has to go for it, no?
Yeah. You smell blood in the water, you got to pounce.
Again, shelling up, as you said, and leaving a pretty clean target if Alvarado can get that punch quickly out.
Perez is still dangerous, though. Especially once you get him up in the up against La Jaula like that, they start swinging out of desperation, and sometimes it's those desperation shots that you get knocked out on. Like that, get off me.
I would imagine the wild nature of Perez has kept El Pube honest here as he comes in with a punch or two and then gets out of town. A little feinting there. At least volume. Let's work that jab. That's better combination from Alvarado.
Nice straight 1-2 right down the pipe for Alvarado. You know what? I don't want to change the style of Perez at all because everybody has their style of fighting, you know, but sometimes just adding a little bit more to your arsenal can never hurt, you know, just adding more tools. Nice straight jab. Beautiful stick right in the eye of Alvarado.
Up against the cage. Alvarado could do some work here, closing the gap. Perez puts that head down and throws a couple punches. 1 minute to go. Right hand catches the side of the face of Perez. Arms tangled up here for the better portion of the third round. Now the communication.
Bube pouring it on. Alvarado, leg kick.
Perez.
30 seconds.
Well, it looked like El Bube has done enough. He's been the clear aggressor in round 3, close to that aggression in round 2. First round, Perez seemed to have an edge. And now an attempt at a guillotine. It was short-lived. It comes and it goes. Now some elbows start to drop, but time's going to run out here in this third round.
Fireman's again, but did not complete the takedown. Perez thinks he did enough to win the fight.
I don't think he did. But the body language is good where they try and sell it. He doesn't look like he got hit too much, just lacked engagement.
Gonna have to freaking kill this guy to get him to stop, so he's awesome. I love his personality, so positive all the time.
Encinas anotó 29-28, 29-28. El juez Rocky Taylor anotó 30-27, 30-27. Y el juez Roger Woods anotó 29-27, 29-27. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Para el ganador por decisión unánime, Eduardo El Bube Alvarado.
I feel bad for Andy Perez, but his face suggests he won, but in fact he lost by unanimous decision. Won by 29-27.
We will be back with mucha más acción after this timeout.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción.
Hey everyone, this is Lupe Contreras, the voice of La Jaula de Combate Americas. I wanted to check in with you and show you my favorite quarantine spot. It is the hammock in my backyard. But most importantly, I wanted to check in and remind you to stay safe, stay healthy, keep an eye on one another, and remember, during this new normal, this new world, we're all family.
Best of Combate Americas moves on. Time for Fight 3.
Esta pelea, 3 asaltos en peso mosca. Presented by, presentado por Combate Americas. The judges are, los jueces son Fred Encinas, Steve Sandoval, and Tony Zeno. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, she's wearing red and weighing at 124 pounds. En la esquina azul, vestida de rojo, su peso es 124 libras. Her record, no wins with 1 loss. Su record, 0 victorias con una derrota. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, please welcome Marisol Ruelas. Her opponent fighting out of the red corner, she's wearing black and weighed in at 125¼ pounds. En la esquina roja, vestida de negro. Su peso es 125 libras y un cuarto. Her record, no wins with 3 losses. Su record, 0 victorias con 3 derrotas. Ladies and gentlemen, from right here, Tucson, Arizona, here is Corey Psych Ward. Your referee in charge is Al Guiney.
Here we go, ladies. Here we go. Ladies, we've been over the rules. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands. Touch gloves if you like. Go back to your corners. Get ready to fight.
All right, tail of the tape, our final fight of the night. Put a bow on this. 2 young fighters, height the same, slight reach advantage for Corey Ward. And we are fighting in the flyweight division. 125, 126 the limit.
Looks like Marisol's going to be coming out in the southpaw stance.
You ready? You ready? Let's fight!
Hey, whose career is going to have an upwards trajectory? Leg meets leg on the lead legs. Active bodies early on. Certainly like that kind of activity. Punches coming in from Ruelas.
Corey Ward throwing hard leather.
Lots of volume of punches. Takedown. Ruelas gets on top of Ward. Ruelas now's got that arm. Was working on it for a moment.
She's on top. She needs to keep passing to that side. She needs to push that kneecap down and to the mat and keep passing. Beautiful takedown, but it was reversed by Corey Ward. She needs to be careful not to get too high.
Corey Ward with the high ground here, but Ruelas looks comfortable on her back, and now gets that triangle attempt. Has the arm. Ooh, look at that. Ward's got to get out of there.
She needs to keep going to that side.
They're going north-south here.
She's north-south. She needs to keep passing.
Got to get that arm.
Let her keep your arm, but just don't sit on her head and keep going north-south. There it is. Beautiful. Stay heavy. Sprawl, 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 sprawl. No?
Going over the top, Ruelas.
Okay, she needs to sprawl. Sprawl. Hey, nice and heavy is Corey Ward.
Yeah, drop all that weight on Ruelas.
Definitely.
Ruelas strong, gets up, continues upward. The punches now, none of them make their mark. Marisol Ruelas in red, fighting Corey Ward.
Corey Ward with double unders.
Not much activity here.
Nope.
A far cry from how we started.
She's got some wrist control, looking to get at some head position. Nice takedown attempt by Marisol.
Ruelas looks a little more dangerous with the ability to submit as she continues to work. Almost a crucifix there, as again it's spun by Ward.
She gets rolled over. You can tell that Ward is just a bit more physically imposing. She just looks more stronger. She just looks like the bigger fighter. Nice big overhand from Corey Ward. She just needs to keep that up, but she also needs to be careful not to get put in a triangle.
Good balance by Ward, but she got spun there. She tries to clear those legs, and she has at least one of them.
Nicely done by Corey Ward to keeping her opponent pinned down to the ground. And it's nice to see that even though that Marisol's on her back, that she's attempting submissions.
Some rapid punches here by Ward, and a couple of them making contact there with Ruelas.
Ruelas needs to use her legs, get to her opposite hip. She needs to kick this girl off of her. Punching her there is not doing anything. Use your legs, bump her off, use your hips, explode.
almost seemed like to pick him up, although now Ward spinning, punching, elbows dropping, catching Ruelas in close quarters as she gets side control.
Ruelas needs to face her opponent. Instead, she's going away from her opponent. She's trying to lock in a Americana, but it gets her mounted. She's never going to finish that from there.
1 minute to go here in round one. Ruelas
grabbing a headlock now, but she's still trying to...
It is an entanglement of bodies, almost like someone getting trapped by a boa constrictor, body parts everywhere.
And this is just pure strength by Ruelas.
And now the back is taken. Let's see if Ward can do it. Maybe looks for that rear naked. Softens up Ruelas first. The punches are doing well when she fires them off.
Yep. Looking for the rear naked choke.
I think this is her best bet. Yeah, not defending herself, able to slip off. More punches. Ruelas getting a beating now. The referee thinking about stopping it as Ward maybe running out of steam, just throwing punches. 13, 12, no defense. Forehead is busted open.
They need to stop the fight.
Well, they may be saved by the bell, but...
No, they need to stop it.
And no defense. Oh, it got bloody quick, and now the rear naked attempt. But Ruelas able to survive. Blood coming out of the nose, in fact.
Let's see what her corner says. I wonder if her corner's going to stop it.
Look, the Ward corner coming to say, hey, do you want to stop it? Got beat up pretty good. The punches...
The fighter's never going to say, yeah, stop the fight. They're always going to say, let's fight. But in this case, I think you got to do what's best for the fighter. She got mounted and she got her face punched off in mount for a while, you know?
Body language not good for Ruelas. And I think that's what they're saying. Do you want to continue this?
I think she said, yeah, I want to continue.
Well, let's go. She wasn't completely outclassed. It was just that last minute in that position, unable to get any offense going.
Warrior. She wants some more.
All right, we'll see if she can get a better position here. Certainly capable, just can't get caught in those spots.
You got to be positionally aware. Where are your times to hit? Where are your times to move?
All right, here we go.
Round two. Ruelas upright. This is more to her liking. She likes to grapple, though, which was what her game plan was coming in. Although in the grappling department, Corey Ward putting on a clinic there in the first round.
Nice spinning back fist by Marisol. She's not out of this fight yet. She wants some.
She's got second life here.
Second win, light on her feet.
Much better. Oh, that one almost catch. That right hand came across the right up front of the eyes. Active hands. Ooh, big left.
Beautiful.
And how many times have we seen a fighter, big spinning backhand, and that's taken Ward down, and now she fights for survival. Ruelas catching her on the face, over and over.
Fantastic job. Good thing that they didn't stop the fight.
But how many times have we seen that in the past? The fighter this close to losing as the blood coming down from Ruelas again, and now some blood potentially from Ward, who tried the armbar. Oh, yeah. Firing down with elbows, firing them down, and those are leaving a mark.
She can dish it, but can she take it? Corey Ward needing to change her position here because Marisol is all over her.
Well, Ruelas just trying to get that arm out of the way so she has a line of fire.
It's Ruelas' turn to finish the fight.
This gotta end now, and she doesn't have a clock that's gonna save her as Ward just getting hammered.
Ward needs to keep it moving. They better not stop the fight now. But with as much as damage as Marisol took that first round, that's ridiculous. Don't give up, girl.
But at some point, you got to fight back.
Exactly. Fight back, Ward. You can do it. Sí se puede.
Nice.
Face your opponent. Face your opponent. Face your opponent.
This is not good. Ward hanging on to the hand, now protecting it.
They're going to stop it.
This has to be stopped.
It will be stopped here shortly in just a few seconds.
At least find a way to get your body out of it.
You do that by facing your opponent.
And maybe Ruelas fatigued from just throwing punches to the side of the head. Now some elbows coming in. Just not finding the target.
Looking for the rear naked choke. Hey, that's
deep. That's it.
That's it. It's over.
Ward, I think she just fired it all out at the end of the first round. And that's got to be it.
It's donezo.
She emptied the chamber in the first round.
Squeeze.
And there's the tap. Well, you got to respect someone who had the fight lost for a moment and comes back and wins it just a few minutes later.
Beautiful. Nice win. I'm so proud. I'm so happy.
We will be right back.
Stop pretending.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
The punches didn't work, so the rear naked choke had to do the job. And it did. Safe to say that was just a situation where you gave it all in the first round, you had nothing left in the second round, and a tip of the cap to Ruelas for showing her wherewithal and coming back to get that victory and bring it back to Chi-Town. All right, that will wrap up the evening. We'll get the official decision here in Tucson, Arizona, and then we can get ready for Monterrey in a couple weeks' time. Combate Americas going back to Nuevo León, the great fighting town that's provided so many great fighters, including a man we've mentioned several times here in Goyito Perez, Levi Marroquin, who calls Monterrey home. He's going to be in the main event to fight Alejandro Flores. Can't wait for that. But before we get there, let's get the official decision. Thanks to Thomas. Final night, final fight of the night. All right, let's get the official decision inside La Jaula and wrap up our evening in Tucson. What a night. Into the early morning hours on the East Coast, about to hit the morning out west as well.
Coming back to Chicago is the win for Marisol.
Damas y caballeros, el tiempo,
crazy fight.
2
I'm so glad they didn't
minutos
stop it.
y
Official
59
decision.
Those Marisol.
segundos
Yeah.
del segundo asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes 59 seconds of round number 2. El ganador por sumisión, your winner by submission, Marisol Ruelas.
Thanks for watching the best of Combate Americas.